What's going on? I hope you're happy, healthy, doing the things you love doing with those you love doing them with. I'm now about to get to your reading. Let's get into the meat and bones of your reading. Before I start, I need to like, comment, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. And if you're interested in getting paid services such as readings, rituals, or forecasts, all you got to do is DM me clarity and let me know of your situation. And you will, my handle on Instagram and TikTok is SorcererX. You can always click the link in the description that will take you to my website. Alternatively, you can always email me and my email address is in the description as well. Let's look into your energy and let's see what Spirit has to say. Let's see. Interesting. So, interesting. Okay. It feels very much like I'm really picking up your energy right now, right? And it feels as if like you're always crying or you're always feeling sad about certain things. Things tend to trigger you at this moment in time. There's always some type of like emotional irregularity in relations towards your energy. Feels very much like you're looking or you're leaning towards a vibration of what was in the past. Feels very much as if there are certain things that you haven't really worked on. I know it sounds a little bit, well, heavy. All of a sudden, whoa, Sorcerer's just going really, really heavy. But if I'm picking up a certain energy, I'm going to have to be honest with you and I have to just be real, right? The importance of this is understanding that identifying the issue right now is going to be very, very pinnacle for your change. All right. So I'm getting the energy of feeling of great sadness for a large proportion of the time. It gives me the energy that you may have felt quite depressed from a few years back. And it's sort of that energy of like, you know, when you're used to a certain type of situation and it's one of your energy that feels as if it's a default. Every time there's a certain change, you revert back to type. And it's like a form of like, oh, why is this? Why me? Why this is happening? Spirit saying, let's find a way to change that in order to transform your narrative. So there may be times where you may feel as if it's crisis point. Spirit saying, yes, it feels as if it's like the death card. And you may be feeling as if it's like the dark night of the soul, right? Now's the change. Because this is an opportunity to really embrace that this isn't necessarily going to be something that will destroy you or break you. This is part of your new evolution. And this is going to be something that will require you to have a tower moment. So let's just say you may be feeling as if like you've purged. You may be feeling a bit down about certain things. Heck, you may even feel as if like you're constantly in a certain loop. Now, what Spirit is saying right now is it's in a loop because you're allowing it to be in a loop. And now let's think about different alternative ways to create a new structure in your life so that you don't fall back into that place. Now is the time to not think about the emotional aspects of this situation. It might be a bit more hard because you may be going through a period of struggle. Now, what we're not going to do is go back towards old patterns and hoping that it changes, because that's not what's going to give you that transformation. Spirit saying right now is it's time to refocus, replan. You do not need to think about the bigger things. Let's think about the little things, because if you can work and master the little things in your life in bite-sized pieces, you're able to master things a lot more better because you've got the experience to. Now, this is all to do with recent change that's triggered a combination of trauma that's triggered you in the past. But Spirit's saying, let's face it. Let's see the facts. Let's see what the issue is. Are you okay? No. Why? You have to ask the why. If you can answer the why, we can fix that. We can fix that with the hows. All right. And if you're able to be honest with yourself and actually make certain plans, even speak to a confidant, a friend, you have the opportunity to really make this plan into something that's tangible so that you'll be able to live a life that you feel more assured, you're feeling more peaceful, and you're feeling a lot more happier. This starts with you understanding that it's important for you to take a step back. Think about the changes that are there. Think about your life. Think about what needs to be in its way right now. How can I put things in order? Am I writing things down? Am I making plans? Am I reflecting upon what I'm feeling? Am I actually being honest with what I'm reflecting? Because these things need to be answered before you can even make plans. Because the more you're brutally honest with yourself, is the more chance that you can make the correct changes in your life. And it must be a challenge if it's going to hurt your ego, but it's supposed to, so that it strengthens you. All right? This new chapter with a plan is actually going to become the reasons why you're going to transform. This is not a time to be avoidant. If you're going to walk into the darkness, shall we say, you're going to find a light, right? But what we're not going to do is be avoidant. I'm also seeing right now that your perspective change is going to be different now because of the way you're thinking. And the High Priestess energy is letting you know it's okay to be emotional. If you need to release or cry, cry. It's okay. It's a healthy way of releasing pain. But what we're going to do is recollect our thoughts, breathe a little, and make plans so that you're able to go out there now and actually make you and get you to believe that you are the star. This is about refocusing, recentering, and being you again. I've also got the 10 of Cups, which is also about fortune after difficulty. So this is part of the process of your transformative change. This is part of the process of you taking time and actually making sure that you do things properly and no shortcuts, making sure you do things done, making sure you do things in a way that will ultimately be better for you in the long run. I would advise, and what I see is the Four of Swords, which is for me for 4 days, 4 weeks, or even 4 months. This is the time for you to really cultivate a new you so that it strengthens you. Excuse me, let me get some water, some tea. So that it strengthens you, and that it will. Your life is about to change. Now you have to see this as a blank canvas. Time to write a new script. Time to draw a new chapter in your life. And most importantly, it is important right now to understand that this version of you is different. That you are giving yourself a fighting chance, and that you are giving yourself a time in your life that's ultimately going to be, in essence, the most powerful moment in your life as we speak. I'm seeing a big change. I'm seeing that this energy right now is going to be fundamentally why you will see strength within yourself. I've got the Six of Cups, which is for me a reconnection, but I feel like it's a reconnection with yourself, a reconnection, I just touched the microphone, a reconnection with yourself, a reconnection with your inner child, and a connection towards a better opportunity of your life. All right? Focus on what you need to do logically so that your emotional energy is in balance, is in a balanced way, shall I say, not imbalance, but in a balanced way, in a way that's going to give you a time to fulfill your energy. Last cards. You've got the Page of Cups, so there will be many opportunities there to change. And don't forget, you'll always have someone there. I feel very much that it's important for me to really recognize the power of people that will be there for you, and that you're not alone, and that you're loved. If this resonates, or you like to go deeper, or you need help in relation towards what I just said, I do paid services such as readings, rituals, or forecasts. DM me clarity on Instagram or on TikTok. That Sorcerer X is my handle. You can always press the link in the description, which will take you to my website, Alternatively, you can email me about your situation. All right. You have the abundance of choice. That was your reading, and I'm the sorcerer, and take care as always. Bye now.